Crystal, can you say, I love you? Can you say, I love you? Hey everyone, it's Rich and Crystal from the dog park. I was just chatting to someone on a hookup app actually, and he apologised if something was too much. I've got a message for you all. I need some help. I said, no, that's not too much. Just hear what I have too much. I kind of keep quiet because I don't want to upset people, but I said, I actually suicided successfully in a hospital a year ago, found by accident with zero observable pulse and revived from certain death. The hospital and the government covered it up, and I've lived in poverty ever since with a brain injury over a year later. I'm scapegoated and character assassinated. I can't go to police, I can't get a lawyer, and I can't be a whistleblower at IBAC, APRA, ASIC, or the Commonwealth Ombudsman. I'm an infamous vagrant. They're waiting for me to die. Read it on killhim.info. And serious, you can go to killhim.info. All the evidence is there. I haven't got enough food, or care, or medication. This is how they've left me. I said everyone has gone, rejected me. I have taken drugs for the pain of sexual abuse surviving. I'm alone in the world and I'll die. Not by my own hand, but by systemic government abuse and oppression, which was the original thing that led me to my death. I said I lost over $1 million at Australian Human Rights Centre, and $1 to $2 million at AFCA after they blackmailed me. My income assist of $75,000 has been a year past now, and the injury I suffered at work, which was partly to do with the framing of me and my client's sexual abuse issues, was covered up, and a year later they still owe me $75,000. I caught the people doctoring evidence, and now my work cover's on hold at the Administrative Appeals Tribunal, and I have no rights, no voice, and I will be destroyed. And the Attorney General condones this because I wrote to her and I asked her to interject in the justice issues in the institutions under her portfolio. My former partner was also an ASIO agent, and he owes me $500,000 in settlement. He left me homeless with his dying dog, and he's, I think, behind this. I'm exploited, prejudiced, it's actual torture, and not one person cares. Not one. I've lost millions and millions and millions of dollars in detriment, which I've begged the government for through the CDD scheme, Minister Birmingham, and he rejects it. I've got a flawed memory because I've lost all my blood in my brain, and the government, no one stood up for that murder. Not even one person rose a pen in the defence of how I died. The government condoned the murder. There's nothing to see. Thanks, Ben Calder, the Ombudsman. And they keep punishing me by locking me in a psychiatric ward. They are predisposing poverty and desperation for illness. I've only just got out of hospital again, and they agreed I shouldn't be there. They locked me up for delusions of persecution. The thing is, the persecution's real. So, with no power, no voice, no agency, and only sentience and a couple of oranges left, and the shell of a home that I can't afford to rent, it looks like victory or death for me now, as a scapegoat. I'm hungry. I had a couple of Weet-Bix and an old can of milk this morning for breakfast, and additionally I have cancer on my nose, and no one cares. No doctor. I'm banned from APRA. Minister Greg Hunt knows about it because he covered up the original evidence of ages ago. Minister Reynolds, the NDIS minister, has covered it up. The Health Minister, Social Services Minister Foley, and the Finance Minister Birmingham rejects my compensation of millions and millions of dollars. Really, all I asked for was a month's bursary to tide me over until they can work out the detriment from systemic government oppression and the conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. The Attorney General, Michaelia Cash, also knows about all this under her portfolio and condones it as okay. I reverse engineered this up from very humble beginnings, and now my freedom of information rests with the offer of Prime Minister and Cabinet, and he refuses to give me my freedom of information. That is how my life is. I left a $120,000 a year job because it was rendered illegitimate and I was injured at work through abuse and, they say stress is a mental illness and it was pre-existing, but I've got a public profile of someone who has a mental illness, so of course they're going to be prejudiced against me. I did this, I ran this business for 2 years after I did a master's degree and a doctorate study. And now, Crystal and I are vagrants. Aren't we, Crystal? Crystal, can you say, do you want to go to the dog park? The dog park? Do you want to go and see it at the coffee shop? Do you want to? We asked for your help. Please go to killhim.info, read my story, and we literally don't have enough to survive. I've asked all the ministers, I've asked social services, we need justice, not welfare, and I think I'm going to have to take the government to the Supreme Court, but I'm not sure how to do it. Can anyone help me, please? It's Dr. Rich. We're hungry. Crystal needs her chicken breasts, and I fear they're going to kick me out soon. I'm already kind of a vagrant. I haven't paid rent in 3 months. I survived first after my suicide step. They put me on job seeker while I was still on sick leave, and I've survived on less than $22,000 for a whole year, and $18,500 of that went on rent. My family have abandoned me, and my friends get sick of me complaining. I don't know what to do. Please help me. Go to killhim.info. It's Rich Mclean. We'll see you at the dog park soon. Say good day. Thanks.